Why not increase the price and therefore increase the profit?
We're successful. We're debt-free. We own everything. Why?
A year and a half ago, they removed the 99 cent off the can. So now the stores sell it for more than 99 cents, even though it's supposed to be 99 cents.
In the wake of post-COVID inflation, the Arizona Iced Tea Company has been lauded for doing their best to maintain a 99-cent retail price point. But really, it's just business. It has led to the best marketing that the company has had in years, generating millions of dollars worth of free media, both online and in traditional outlets. It's difficult for me to call Arizona altruistic. They do participate in charitable giving, but only when they sell very specific products. They donate 5% of sales to Operation Smile for every purchase of a 6-pack of 10-ounce bottles of lemon iced tea. Additionally, when they introduced African rooibos red teas to their selection, Arizona pledged a donation to Nelson Mandela's Long Walk to Freedom Foundation, though I was unable to locate specific figures. Arizona is also known to take good care of their employees. But again, I would argue that is just smart business. And all these smart business decisions have made Don Voltaggio a multi-billionaire. If they are able to maintain their success in 2025 with a 99-cent retail price point, one has to ask, why was it 99 cents over 30 years ago? Maybe, just maybe, it was overpriced. So let's take a trip back in time to 1992 when I was in junior high and Arizona iced teas were hitting the market.
Meow.
The competitive landscape of the U.S. beverage market in 1992 was nothing like it is today. Most of us drank more water from hoses than we did from bottles, with most of our bottled water coming from the cooler. It would be another few years before Red Bull and other energy drinks would enter the U.S. market. Sports drinks were Gatorade. Just Gatorade. And ready-to-drink tea? Lipton. As far as I can recall, the only option for canned or bottled tea was Lipton, except for another New York-based beverage company that was rapidly expanding at the time, a company that would inspire Voltaggio to start Arizona. Snapple had already been a regional favorite, but saw rapid expansion in the early 90s, becoming available in all major cities by the end of 92. Snapple was part of a growing segment of beverages that Arizona would soon join, the premium non-alcoholic beverage market, priced at around $1 each. Another company that would make inroads in the U.S. as a premium beverage was Clearly Canadian. Fitting somewhere between an elevated sparkling water or a dialed-down soda, Clearly Canadian became a niche hit in America. It was the type of drink you would buy at Trader Joe's. But Snapple and Clearly Canadian had costs that Arizona didn't. Both brands famously came in glass bottles, a much more expensive option than aluminum. Additionally, Clearly Canadian was, as its name suggests, an import. Simply put, $1 for a drink in 1992 was a premium price for a premium product. While Snapple is typically at the $1.49 price point these days, they've cut costs over the years, with their 16-ounce bottles currently made of plastic. As for Clearly Canadian, their glass bottles are now around $2.50, with the bottle itself accounting for 60% of their product cost. They have launched alternative can options in 6-packs for $9 to $10. But that dollar went much further in 1992 than it does today. It would basically buy you a gallon of gas. You could buy a dozen eggs and get change back. 1992 was also the year McDonald's rolled out the extra value menu. You could get a Big Mac, fries, and soda for $2.99. There was one point in the 90s where McDonald's offered 29-cent hamburgers and 39-cent cheeseburgers. Sharing a giant bag of cheap cheeseburgers was great after an irresponsible Saturday night. One of the more fun stats I found was that in 1992, you could buy as many as 3 shares of Apple stock, adjusted for splits. That would have done you pretty well by 2025. So what's my point? We've seen a lot of support for Arizona as though they are some altruistic business, but the reality is that they've made a lot of smart business decisions that put an absolute ton of money in their pockets. Don Voltaggio is a billionaire who has already made generational wealth for himself and has brought his children into the business to carry things forward. And while their efforts to keep costs low has meant there isn't much pressure on the retail price, that is just smart business, no matter how you choose to spin it. They even reduced the can size from 23 to 22 ounces, but I haven't heard anyone talk about shrinkflation with regards to Arizona, even though this equates to a 4.3% relative price increase. Hell, one could argue that it is finally being sold at a fair price.